Hello, Tarot lovers, and welcome to yet another episode here at Ground Tarot Readings. Well, for people who love to collect tarot, you're in for a treat today. See this? An original Xultun tarot from 1976, made by Peter Balin, published by US Game Systems, only 500 copies made from this original one. Well, you can see here from the seal in gold. It's old, so one of the first things that Stuart Kaplan published, I would say. The box is very nice, and here you see also the 70s aesthetic, so the brown and the green. I believe they're coming back into fashion with the orange and the yellow as well. And here is the booklet. So the interesting thing about this tarot is that it's the Jungian individuation process is there in the major Arcana, and also the Mayan culture from spirit coming into man. And well, I'm not expert on Mayan culture, but it's really in here, and it's very good, as I have been told. So here we have the booklet, and there are all the meanings of major and minor arcana with all the Mayan signs explained. Well, this is of course necessary for people like me in order to understand. This is the flip side. Yeah, I was really excited about this one because, I mean, hello, 1976. It's wonderful. So they're pretty big cards, as you can see. So I have my measuring stick here for tarot nerds like me who like to know it all. I would say 13 by 9 centimeters. So pretty big cards, and they're pretty smooth. So they're So these are the cards. It says Xultun Tarot. They're the two additional cards. And here we have the major arcana cards. So this is very beautiful, interesting palette. So all the colors are out there, I would say. It's a very, very intricate tarot, and yeah, I like it very much. This was the very first non-Western tarot in modern times. Now, of course, you have African tarot, and which also a very nice deck, and from all kinds of cultures and continents and subcultures. But this was a novelty. 1976. This was truly a novelty. Look here, look here. I always like to lay my cards in order. Sometimes I forget to put them back in order, but here it was a bit difficult because it has an own system here with the stripes and the dots, and it's different than your usual Roman numbers or numbers we are all accustomed to. So let's go a bit farther, and here we come with a minor arcana, and this is the 6 of, well, it's a bit difficult to read, jades, and here you have the cards like queen and king and so, and here it's called warrior and servant. So that would be the pages then, I would assume. Let me see. And then the lord and the lady. And so you have snakes. Let's see, what does it say here? You have jades, you have swords, and you have staffs, perhaps, and cups. So some are adjusted, some not. And as you can see from the colors here, so these are green, So the minor arcana is divided in 4 colors. These are yellow, and the cups are blue, as they often are, and the staffs are orange. So this is the original Xultun tarot, and there have been a lot of re-editions. So here I'm going to unbox. It's been quite some time. I'm going to unbox, and this one was re-edition by Lotus Press. There are other editions. So these are still being published, these Xultun and Maya Tarots, and this is Arcana Publishing Company. Let's see, how do we get it out of here? Don't want to I don't want to damage anything. So the number of times that I get damaged decks because people are impatient or don't know how to open it, and they just damage the box. So here I'm going to use the flip side of my opener to see if I can maybe loosen it a bit, and it's already coming. So no pain, no game. I'm adding to suspense here. Of course you can tell that I'm doing this on purpose. Hey, it's coming off. Okay, so this is the international edition in Deutsch, English, Espanol, Francais and Italiano. Of course not Dutch, of course not my mother tongue. Here we have it. So this is smaller, and it also has a different backside, as you can see. And the cards are much, so this is thicker paper, higher quality. Still doesn't look so bad. It looks kind of like the original one. Here's a little booklet with the method of shuffling. Let's see. They also explain the cards. Bear with me. Yeah, they seem to do. Wait up a bit. Oh yeah, here you have the Lord of Staffs and everything. So that seems to be explained as well. And here we have the 2 cards we started with. So the extra cards. Tarot often comes with 2 extra cards. It's because of the sheet. And here you can see the difference. This is the old one, the original one. And here the colors are far much less vibrant. They're also much smaller, the cards. But see this? Back in the day, and also I have to say US game systems. So that's also a big difference. So here you see the cards. Well, it's getting a bit dark here. I don't like artificial light. So I guess this will be my last video this day. But it's much less vibrant. I mean, it's okay-ish. It's okay. But of course, the original is always better, That's, yeah. But it's good that it's still out there. I mean, if you would restrict it to 500 copies, and of course, the more posh it is, the more high quality paper, the more expensive it is. And they can't all be like my deck, the Tarot Tiles. High quality. Well, this is not bad, but I'm not such a fan of the colors. So it's also different with how they made the letters, so you can read it better here, of course. So you can read it better than let's say here. But of course it takes it away from the 70s vibe. So yeah, so that's a bit of a shame, I think. So if you look here, it's a bit of a shame that it's not these letters. Okay, I'll grant you they're more difficult to read, but it's the 70s vibe. Well, anyway, now you can compare. So be on the lookout for this one, the original one. And if you find one, contact me. Okay, have a nice day. Bye bye. Thanks for watching.